Hello, hello, everyone. Mabuhay! Welcome to day one of our wholehearted journey. And yes, believe again. This is Coach Libiran, and as an author, educator, and the host of the Inspirepreneur podcast, what I do is I empower aspiring content creators, creative entrepreneurs to discover their genius, develop it, deliver it, monetize it, and become a force for good. Kaya, welcome once again. If you are into personal development, if you are into content creation, or you are a creative entrepreneur yourself, or just in case ikaw ay nandito in this Facebook Live, or you're gonna watch this on a later time, I believe it's not an accident. And yes, napakaganda po ng usapan natin. It speaks about how to believe again. And maybe that's something that I wanted to ask, no? Because when we started this wholehearted journey, we asked, how are you living your life? Half-hearted ba or wholehearted? But this time, we want to ask this question, no? Ang tanong po natin ay, how is your, belief about yourself and the world around you? Yan. O, di ba talagang tinatype ko para sa ating lahat. So, join me in the conversation, at least for the next 10 minutes, at the most 15 minutes. How's your belief about yourself and the world around you? And I really believe, no, ang beliefs natin, it's either it can build us up, it can create us, or it can also bring us down. It can tear us apart. It's either a make or break for us. So how's your belief about yourself and the world around you? And just wanted to let you know, if you were able to catch yung aking wholehearted invitation yesterday, I am sharing with you in the next 21 days, Wholehearted 21 Ways to Live a Courageous Life. We're in, as the author, no, I've written this in 2019, but the message is so relevant today. Most especially in a month's time now, less than a month, I'll be turning 40, so hashtag 45. I want to add value. I want to share this with you. So, so far yesterday, we were able already to take yung pong some trivias about the book cover, back cover, the table of contents. I shared the foreword from my mentor, Sir Luigi Mapa of Link OD and Seaward International. And I did share to you my wholehearted invitation. So just in case you missed that, you can actually take a look, no, in the pages where it's now broadcasted, no, in Coach JC Libiran Facebook page. Some people are joining us from the Facebook groups, YouTube. So maraming salamat. And thank you as well, no, as you share this and tag your friends in this conversation. So for this episode, we'll be reading chapter 1, and that's day 1, Believe Again. I'm excited to jump into that, and it won't just be all inspirational, but I'll also challenge you. I'll share with you a reflection. In fact, I believe it's already available in the captions. And also, I'll challenge you to commit, no? Just for today and in the next coming days. I think that's about it. So, with that, no, I want to ask you once again, how's your belief about yourself and the world around you? Hopefully, it's an empowering belief and not a limiting belief. It is making us up, building us, and it's not breaking us, no? Or somehow it's destroying us. Napakahalaga talaga ng mga beliefs natin, mindsets natin. So once again, welcome. This is Coach Jason Libiran. Let's take this wholehearted journey. Believe again. Have you been hiding all your life, feeling you're a complete mess? I can relate much, because once my life was meaningless, and I did a lot of things that I'm not proud of. I'm no longer afraid to hide in the shadows of my yesterday. With God's grace, I was able to break free and find my path to healing and purpose. Jump into the best version of yourself, because you deserve all the best in life. It is my joy to see the best and bring out the best in people. And this is not just about success, but this is about significance, adding value in the lives of people through books, events, support, and talks. Mabuhay! I'm Coach JC Libiran, and I help people to come alive again. Like me, your mess can become your message. Friend, allow me to coach you to grow and come alive once again. So allow me now to share with you the first chapter, Believe Again. And it starts with this special message. The universe unfolds in God, who fills it completely. Hence, there's a mystical meaning to be found in a leaf, in a mountain trail, in a dewdrop, in a poor person's face. The ideal is not only to pass from the exterior to the interior, to discover the action of God in the soul, but also to discover God in all things. Pope Francis, taken from Laudato Si. Chapter 1. Believe Again. Have you ever felt like you have already figured out all the mysteries of life? Have you met a person who has an AKNY syndrome, not pertaining to acne, as in pimples, but the alam ko na yan attitude, or I already know that? There was a time in my life when I was full of acne, pimples included. Oh no, what a combination. And it was all about my ego and pride. I was not open and teachable to learn from others. But thank God, I was able to outgrow this bad habit over time. I started to rediscover the gift of belief and wonder in my life and the world around me. One day, I stumbled upon a story originally told by Joy Garrison Wasson, an English teacher in Muncie, Indiana. I love it so much, and the story goes like this. A group of geography students were studying the seven wonders of the world. At the end of the class, their teacher asked them to list down what they considered to be the seven wonders of the modern world. And here's what they said. Number one, Chichen Itza, Yucatan State, Mexico. Number two, Christ the Redeemer, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Number three, the Colosseum, Rome, Italy. Number four, the Great Wall of China. Number five, Machu Picchu, Peru. Number six, Petra, Jordan. And number seven, Taj Mahal, Agra, India. As the teacher was going over the results, he noticed that one girl had not turned in her paper. He asked if she was having trouble with her list. She responded, "Yes, I can't make up my mind. There seems to be so many." The teacher said, "Let me help you. Read to me what you've got so far." Hesitantly, the girl began to read aloud. "I think the seven wonders of the modern world are to see, to hear, to touch, to taste, to feel, to laugh, to love." The room became quiet. You could hear a pin drop. The girl was right. We now live in a world full of complications, challenges, and chaos that we have forgotten the simple things which are also God's wonderful gifts to us. The things we consider as ordinary, which we often take for granted, are all too wondrous. Do we notice more? Do we notice more the incredible things man has built, but forget the true wonders God has given us? We need to take care of these gifts and use them for the benefit of all, always with great respect and gratitude. We need to take the time to thank God for all His wonderful creations, such as the delight of hearing laughter and music, and the ability to know and touch people around us. We need to thank God for the wonderful things He allows us to experience through our senses. We need to be like a sculptor who chips away a massive marble to reveal its inner beauty one blow at a time. As the little girl in the story suggested, let us rediscover the true wonders of life through these seven wonderful experiences. Number one, to see. When you look around, you can see a lot of negative things happening in the world. They can affect us sometimes and take away our focus from doing what really matters most in life. We can become distracted and disheartened to the point that we become hopeless and helpless about our own situation. But with these obstacles come an opportunity to see life in a different way. We can choose to wake up every morning expecting good things to come our way. Look back in your life and see how God has always made a way for you. So fear not, because God has something great in store for you. The best is yet to come. Number two, to hear. The word hear is just one letter short of heart. It is not enough to listen only with our ears. We need also to use our heart to really hear the concerns and cries of the people around us. Today, despite of technology or because of it, people have ironically become disconnected with one another. It is now common to see people in one place, physically together but not talking to each other because they are glued to their own phones and gadgets. Don't you think it's time to bring back what true connection is all about? One that's not virtual, but real people connecting and talking to each other. Let's not just be high tech, but let's also reach out to one another and be sensitive to each other's needs. Starting today, seek to understand and listen to others more with your heart. Number three, to touch. It has been proven that touch has the power to heal. Did you know that a newborn baby needs the touch and caress of a mother for its well being? Today, we hear stories of stealing, hurting, and even physical abuse, which has led people to lose their sense of wonder on the gift of touch. The choice is yours to use touch to help or to hurt. Number four, to taste. For some of us, the demands of our job have become 24/7, where we no longer have enough time to rest, spend quality time with our loved ones, or to rejuvenate our body and spirit. A lot of people are now overeating and getting sick because of their unhealthy food and lifestyle. More and more people suffer from sleep deprivation and have forgotten that life is too short to spend it all on work. Slow down and see the wonderful details around you, the people in your life, the places you go to, the food you eat, and the many experiences that life presents you. Because that's when you will discover how truly beautiful life is. The psalmist reminds us to taste and see the goodness of the Lord. From Psalms chapter 34, verse 8. Number 5, to feel. We often use emoticons in our social media chats, but in reality, many of us have forgotten to feel our feelings and emotions. This is what makes us truly human, our capacity to feel not just for ourselves but for others as well. Feelings are gifts and we should use them to discover God's message for us. Every day, let's ask ourselves, how do I feel today? Then ask people around you too. This simple question will help you better understand your relationship when you are sensitive, understanding, and compassionate towards others. Number 6, to laugh. We often hear this cliche, laughter is the best medicine. I subscribe to this saying not just because it is backed up by research, but also because I have seen its miracle in my own life and in the lives of the people around me. This is an invitation for us to always choose to be happy no matter what life throws at us. Life may not always be a walk in the park, but the best way to deal with difficulties is to laugh at our own mistakes and to learn from them. Number 7. The best human experience is to love. So again, number 7, to love. The best human experience is to love and be loved. But what if the equation is not complete? You've made a decision to love, but what if the other person does not love you back? Ouch. When we become tired of loving and have given up on love, our human relationships will surely fall short. Let us seek God instead, the true source of love. When we look up to the Lord, hanging on the cross, that's where we will find the true meaning and full experience of God's amazing love. You can look at John chapter 3, verse 16. Today, by the grace of God, I am living a positive and vibrant life because I have learned to let go of my pride and ego. Everywhere I go, I wonder and take on a childlike attitude, enabling me to welcome all of life's surprises and opportunities. Some people call me Enerjacy because I am full of energy. I also got the moniker Messenjoy because I breathe and bring the message of joy everywhere I go. Friend, let me invite you from here onwards to believe again and fill your life with wonder. Get ready for God's amazing surprises for you. Day 1 of the 21-day challenge. Let us reflect. How will you protect the gifts of wonder in your life starting today? And let me challenge you. Let us commit. Choose one of the 7 wonderful experiences to see, hear, touch, taste, feel, laugh, love that you will practice more in your life. Think about how you will create more wonderful things, not just for yourself, but also for others. This is day 1. Believe again. Thank you for joining me in this wholehearted journey. And yes, this is just day 1, but we have so much days, no, together. So thank you for joining me once again. Thank you for tagging your friends and sharing this Facebook Live. Definitely, there are people that will be blessed and some people that you think kailangan nila yung mensahe kanina about believing again. So I'm asking you to join me in the conversation. Hi, Wilma. Thank you for joining. Some people from the Facebook group as well. I'm seeing here friends who are joining us. So, yeah, I wasn't able to do shout outs, but I just wanted just to add value to you. And hopefully, the first day, the first chapter of Wholehearted has added value to you to rediscover the way we look at ourselves, no, the beliefs that we have, and also the world around us. Yeah, I think that's about it. And maraming salamat po. I wanted just to let you know, ayan, that as we do this together, yes, this wholehearted journey, at least no, most likely around 8. Ngayon, inabot tayo ng almost 10. Adjusting, but hopefully we'll be able to find the sweet spot. And let me know in the comment section, no, as you join me in the conversation. Yan. Today, also, just wanted to let you know our Dominican schools, no, since I'm a graduate of UST, Goste. Ayan, letting you know that we're celebrating the feast day of our patron saint, or the patron saint of the Dominicans, Saint Dominic de Guzman. And I love this, no? He's normally associated with a a dog, no, holding on a torch and going around the world to shine the light, no, of Jesus, because there's the dark world, and it's actually known as Domini Canis, so kaya parang Dominicans. So anyway, I love what Saint Dominic said, and let me leave you with this. I am not capable of doing big things, but I want to do everything, even the smallest things, for the greater glory of God. Saint Dominic de Guzman, pray for us. Maraming salamat. Thank you for joining me. This has been Coach Chase Libiran for this wholehearted journey. And yes, no, we will have chapter 2 or day 2 for tomorrow. And I'm excited because chapter 2 speaks about embrace your identity. So magkita-kita tayo tomorrow once again. Maraming salamat. God bless everyone. Thank you for tagging your friends and sharing this Facebook Live. Coach Chase Libiran. Cheers to our wholehearted living.